Is it actually that easy to live in a nursing home? An in-depth analysis of its emotional and financial components. These days, nursing homes are frequently hailed as secure, well-maintained, and cozy places to live, particularly for senior citizens. Senior care facilities are praised for their social activities, ongoing care, and comfortable living arrangements in nations like the US and England. Living at a nursing home is not as simple and faultless as we may believe, though, when we examine the facts, from a financial and emotional standpoint, we will look closely at how easy or difficult living in nursing homes may be in this video. First and foremost, the cost of nursing homes is an inevitable reality. Monthly installments, additional service charges, and medical bills can put a strain on the finances of senior citizens and their families. However, this lifestyle has significant emotional and psychological effects besides economic ones. Living in a nursing home can be hard for elderly people due to separation from loved ones, losing their normal lifestyle, and loneliness. Also, not all nursing homes offer the same level of care. Differences exist in living conditions, staff attention, and social activities. In light of these facts, we will openly and honestly address the financial and psychological effects that nursing homes have on our lives in this video, which offers a thorough analysis of the benefits and drawbacks of living in one. I don't want to be a burden to anyone anymore is the first notion that many elderly individuals have when considering a nursing home. People lose physical strength as they age, while their emotional sensitivity and vulnerability increase. Nursing homes are alluring as a guaranteed care, safe solution because of the difficulties of everyday living, health issues, and loneliness. However, there are more profound and private issues that underlie this choice. Is this really the right way of life for me? How much of a financial burden will it be? Above all, will I be content and at ease at a nursing home? Let's now examine the money component of this choice, which is the most tangible and quantifiable. Nursing home costs in the United States and England vary substantially based on the city, the facility, and the institution's level of service excellence. Large cities like London, New York, and Los Angeles often have more expensive nursing homes, while smaller towns may have more reasonably priced choices. However, living in a nursing home with comprehensive, high-quality services can be much more expensive than expected. Besides lodging, costs like meals, personal care, health care, and social activities can greatly increase the total expense. Therefore, before moving in, it is crucial to carefully evaluate your finances, calculate all costs beforehand, and compare nursing home options if possible. As important as financial preparation is, taking into account your social and emotional expectations will help you have a more satisfying stay in the nursing home. For many people today, living in a well-equipped nursing home in the United States or England is a major financial burden. Monthly rates at nursing homes, particularly those that provide complete care, may be significantly greater than the typical pension income. These costs can heavily strain the family budget and often take up a large part of a person's fixed income. Usually, the basic fee only covers lodging, food, and general care. However, living in a nursing home often requires more. Extra expenses arise if specialized services are needed, like medication monitoring, regular physiotherapy, psychiatric support, or custom nutrition plans. This must be considered while making plans because it raises the overall cost of living in the nursing home considerably. Additionally, even apparently little details of everyday life, such as permission to go outside, may incur additional fees in many assisted living facilities. Therefore, even when you want to go out or have guests, you could have to pay more. The financial experience of living in a nursing home is made more challenging and complex by these sorts of extra costs. Given these realities, it is critical for both older people and their family members to accurately comprehend the financial aspect of nursing home life and account for any potential additional expenses. because this procedure can be considerably more challenging for the individual and the family if they are not financially prepared. A lot of people attempt to use their pension money to pay for this operation. However, the expense of a good nursing home is sometimes too high for an ordinary pension. People are forced to rely on their children's financial assistance or choose colleges with even inferior quality as a result. Am I really going to peace? Or am I just spending money? Is an inevitable question at this stage. Is money the only factor? Though, obviously not. The emotional aspect is frequently disregarded and even more intricate. A home cannot be replaced by an institution. Individuals take solace in their familiar possessions, the memories they have gathered over the years, the tea they sip on their balcony, and the scenery outside their window. All of this sense of community is lost when one moves into a nursing home. Growing older makes it more difficult to adjust to a new environment. Passing the same hallway each morning and having forced conversations with the same individuals might make you feel more alone than you would otherwise, especially if no one you know is around. The first few weeks are particularly challenging, according to many residents of nursing homes. Some people never get used to it, while others do. You might not feel at home, but rather like a visitor. There are time, regulations, and a timetable for everything. Medication at 9 a.m., cleaning at 11 a.m., and breakfast at 8 a.m. Gradually, autonomy and impromptu judgment vanish. To make up for this, several assisted living facilities include book clubs, walking groups, and painting classes. However, because many people engage only to say they did, rather than because they genuinely like or connect, these activities frequently stay superficial. An interior sense of emptiness may result from this. Family bonds may also deteriorate. Youngsters begin to attend less because they believe they are already under professional care. Birthdays, holidays, and special occasions become silent. Meals eaten alone have supplanted large groups. One eventually feels forgotten. However, the most important thing in old life is to feel appreciated and noticed. Of course, there are benefits to living in a nursing home as well. Regular health monitoring, everyday routines, and prompt emergency measures are all in place. This is particularly crucial for older adults with long-term illnesses. It differs from person to person, though, whether or not all of these benefits outweigh the detrimental impacts on one's happiness and mental health. Another crucial question is if residing in a nursing home is a long-term strategy or a short-term fix. While some regard it as their final stop, others intend to stay for a few years. Because this knowledge reinforces the idea of time running out rather than a fresh start every day, it can cause a significant psychological burden. After entering a nursing home, some elderly people experience a sense of liberation. They make their own judgments and believe they are independent. This sentiment is particularly prevalent among those who are terrified of living alone. However, not everyone has this good sensation. In conclusion, there are emotional and financial challenges associated with living in a nursing home. Strong social connections and emotional support are just as crucial for pleasant and tranquil old age as financial planning. A person's psychological condition and social expectations must be considered in addition to costs and service quality while selecting a nursing home. Remember that every person has a unique aging experience. The optimal choice is one that is made in consultation with family members and experts who are most familiar with the person's requirements and preferences.